everybody, welcome to my channel, and for those who have been here before, welcome back. It's a beautiful day here at Manly Golf Club, a touch chilly. Today I'm going to go through pitching. Pitching is one of my favourite aspects of the game. What I'm going to do today is just talk to you a bit about no man's land and picking your favourite yardage. We need to make sure that we practice our favourite yardage. We don't want to be going into no man's land, which I believe for myself, my no man's land is between 20 metres and 40 metres. And for my 56 degree, no man's land is between 70 and 80 metres. And I'm really excited to get out there and show you guys what to do with your pitching and just what you have in your mind for a shot previous to your pitching coming up. For example, a tee shot on a par 4 before you go into that pitching area going for the green in 2, or for the same thing in regards to a par 5. So your third shot into a par 5. So thinking about that second shot and where to leave it. I think the biggest thing with pitching is that a lot of people don't know their pitching yardage, so they don't get into a position where they have a full swing into the green. So a lot of the time they're in that distance between 20 and 40 meters. What we really need to do is when we're practicing our pitching is practice the right type of distance. So really for me, my favorite yardage with my 60 degree club is 60 meters. With my 56, it's my 80 meter shot, maybe even going towards 90. So when I'm coming up onto a par 5, I make sure that on the par 5, if I can't get home in 2 to potentially make that eagle or an easy birdie, that I lay back to those yardages. A lot of the time, if you don't actually lay back to these yardages, you actually end up in worse spots. So for example, people hitting into a bunker, into a hazard. You could even get a plug line, a bunker, and you end up making a double instead of making that crucial play that's going to get you that birdie. So one, do you know what your no man's land yardage is? Do you know what your favorite yardage is for each club? For your 60 degree, your 56, your 52, whatever it is, could even be your 48 degrees. Just as much as pitching is about technique, it's also about building your confidence on the game too. So for example, if you want to be an aggressive player and you want to actually hit an aggressive shot off the tee, well, work on your pitching, because if you hit it in the trees with your pitching, then all of a sudden you can chip it out to your favourite yardage and knock it close and make your par. And that keeps your momentum in the game. When it also comes to pitching, we've got to make sure that we're finding the right angle into the green. Too many times that I see amateur players having shots into greens where they're coming in on a downslope and they haven't really thought about their next shot and making sure that they've got an uphill slope into the green. It's really important that when you're doing your pitching is that you change up your speeds in your pitching. So for example, you'll be doing a bit higher, longer swing rather than a short swing. So we want to try and keep the swing the same length, but we're just varying our speed in our swing. Long and fast. Long and medium. Long and slow. I really hope today that I showed you in your pitching what happens when you go into no man's land and what happens when you go to your favourite yardage. It's best that you guys stick to this, work it out for yourselves, work out what club and where to hit it and what to do in those situations. This is where you're going to save a lot of shots in your game. It's one of the biggest parts of your golf game. So I just did a bit of pitching today, and all of a sudden during my time lapse, I hold two balls. I hold one from 60 and I hold one from 40. I've never done that before, and it's just like a great feeling. It's awesome. I do this pitching stuff quite a bit, and I hit 40 balls from 30, 40, 50, 60, and it's really exciting. I'm about to count up and see how many balls I just missed. So I've got a radius of yellow balls, 4 meters. You'll see that in the time lapse, but as we go around. So what I do is if I hold one from 40, I add 3 balls back that I missed. And if I hold one from 60, I add 5. So let's go through and count the balls I've missed. This is a pretty bad section along here. 8. I'm gonna give myself that one there because I'm allowed a grip length when I go past the flag. It's a bit of a bonus for hitting it long and actually giving yourself a chance at holding a shot. So that becomes half a mark, half a point. So I'll put that in a separate pile. Okay, let's go to the front section and see what we've got here. All right, we've got 1, 2, 3. So we add this to the miss pile, which is up here. So there's my miss pile. So I've got 11 misses from 40 plus half a point, 28 balls plus 3 is 31 plus 5 is 36. So I got 36 out of 40 with the 2 balls hold, which is not my best, but due to the large amount of misses I had, it's pretty good. So 2 balls hold is up there. It's great. There it is, 50-meter shot. Boom. How good's that feeling? All right, so we just did the first pitching. Now we just do the second one, and I hold one from 50 meters, which is pretty cool again. Oh my God. So we're gonna be counting up this one. Ooh, it looks pretty tight, I'd say. All right, we'll start from the front this time. And I can see here that from the front of the yellow ball there, looking back, I've missed 2. So we'll add them to my section of misses. Bring them over here to the left. All right, it's 2 behind the flag. Ooh, look how many's past that yellow ball. And remember, there's 1 in the hole as well. It's gonna be pretty crazy. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. That brings our total to 11 misses. There's none that's close to the half bonus mark. So that means holding one from the 50 only gives us 4 back, and we're not gonna quite beat the first leg of the pitching game. So well done to Taylor, first up. Takes the bickies, the first pitching game. If you'd like to see more, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe.